Hi, you guys. I know today is Monday, but consistency is still here. You know what I'm saying? And tonight's topic, we're going to be talking about energy reciprocated. You know what I'm saying? Because like I always say, this could go for anybody out there. There is no title out there that is excluded from this. Anybody can get it. You know what I'm saying? And energy reciprocated, that could have multiple meanings, but it just hit me earlier. I know I always talk about relationships and everything, but this thing came in when I was at work like, boop. I was like, got you. I'm going to talk about you. So when I talk about the whole energy and all that, think about it. It's a new year. And in order for things to turn out in our favor and they actually are present, we can't be the same person that we were all of those years ago. How do you expect something new when you haven't even changed? You know what I'm saying? You can't bring old behaviors and new actions. It's not going to work and it's going to fail. It just is. And what I mean by the energy, take it, like I said, anybody out there, say you was sitting here and you made a person or group, it doesn't matter. And it was just always a, hey, I'm just checking up on you, or hey, I want to hang out, or what's going on, just seeing how you doing. And you never get a response, or it's just like you get like the bare minimum and all that. I'm sorry to tell you this, but it's a new year and it's a new me. I'm just not going to reach out anymore. You know what I'm saying? And that's the other thing. Like, why do people feel like because, you're not begging and pleading that it's bad blood, or like I ain't messing with you like that, so I wish you the worst in life? It's not that. Just because someone or a group of people decide to not reach out like that or not talk to you anymore, that doesn't mean that they're looking at you like I wish the worst. It's not that. I just came to an understanding that in my growth, I can't keep pleading someone or a group of people to be a part of my life. Maybe I'm missing all the signs that are present right now. Maybe it's something saying, look, the season is over. This person or these group of people, that I cannot allow them to be in your life at this moment if you're trying to go up. You know what I'm saying? And that's what really be killing us. It really be killing us because everyone that left, or everyone that no longer wants to speak to us or acknowledge us, we still want to reel them in. I'm sorry. They're not that important. If they were truly that important, you wouldn't have to sit here and do the begging or reeling someone in. If someone wants to be in your life, they will be. But in the same sense, even with that, what if the person or the group of people you was begging to be a part, what if they do come back around and it's not how it used to be? What do you do now? Are you going to sit here and take it because it's like, well, at least I got a response, at least they're here? No, that's when you sit here and you got to look at the motives too. Like, what changed you to want to be here now? What happened in your life that, like, you remember me and you want to be around me? Is it something that I'm doing, or is it growth on your end? You have to have those type of conversations because you just never, and like I said, it can go for anybody. You never know another person's motives. It varies. Could it be that they sat here and they did the growth and they have the understanding, and maybe they just like, yo, I was tripping, you know what I'm saying? I was full of me, and that's why I'm trying to come back around because I worked past that. Or you could have people that decide to come back in your life now, seeing that you're doing good and you're not who you used to be, but they never change, and it's just like, You ain't about to get there before me. So if I come back around, he or she can go back into the way that they used to be. So we could be out here together. No. Because if you go backwards, do not go backwards. If you go backwards, it's going to be harder to get back to the person that you were. And why would you even want to associate yourself around a person or a group of people that does not appreciate your growth and miss the toxic or the I'm down for whatever type of person that you used to be? I mean, you can still be down for whatever, but when you have things to lose, your mindset changes. That's why it is so dangerous to be surrounded around a person or a group of people that literally have nothing to lose because they're going to be out here showing out. I mean, why wouldn't they show out? They don't have nothing to lose. No, that is not growth. And if you keep people or a person like that in your circle and in your corner, and that's your go-to person that you tell every little thing to, that is dangerous. Don't don't do it. If we growing, we got to stay with the growth. Even if that growing puts you in a lonely stage, it is what it is. Just be by yourself. If you're by yourself and it's literally like freaking you out, you just feel so lonely and you just like, yo, I'm not used to this. Good. Sit there and talk to God. Talk to God and get yourself together. Because sometimes, I'm not going to say sometimes, I feel like this is all the time. We do need the space and the time for ourselves. I realize a lot of people, they don't like being alone because when you take that time out and you sit here and you're by yourself, you have nothing to do but look at all the flashbacks or in 2025, how has my life been? What have I been doing in the past that brings me here? And of course, none of us out here are perfect. When you think of the prior years and everything that you've done before until you turn into the person that you are, of course, there's some messed up things in there. But you're not going to fully grow if you can't sit here and accept it. Like, look, I wasn't my best version of me at that point in life. I have to accept that I was on some BS at that point. It is what it is. And like I said, this is your life. You cannot be around someone that finds enjoyment in bringing up your past and all the messed up things that you did. That is not someone you need in your circle. Absolutely not. If you take that time out and look at every bad thing you did in your life, of course, it's just like I wasn't the best version of me, and that if I could have went back and been this best version of me, certain things wouldn't have happened. But think about it. If you never would have experienced those messed up times in your life, those messed up events, those bad issues that happened, you wouldn't have grown into the person that you are now. That's why this year we really have to be serious on that reciprocated energy. You know what I'm saying? You just have to be because you can't sit here and be the best version of yourself to a person or a group of people and it's not being reciprocated to you. No, do a whole 360 and throw it back. Every time you throw back actions that someone or a group of people is throwing at you, a lot of people can't take it. That's why I don't understand why sit here and treat me like crap or do me the way you do me. If you can't accept it being thrown back at you, you just decide not to catch it. But it's cool. You won't get it one of these days. That's what I'm saying. For you as a person, I need all of you guys, myself included, to really sit here and know for a fact that you were something special. And honestly, it is a privilege to have you in someone's lives. And I think that's why from time to time we do go backwards or we think of moments with this person or a group of people. And it's just like, yo, when I was low at that point, this person was really there for me. Ding dong. You've been trying to reach out, you've been trying to hang out with them. They don't even talk to you. So what are you talking about? That's a memory. You got to understand what a memory, it's in the past. You can never go backwards and relive any type of memory. I'm sorry. Because people grow every day. That person that you was with like 10 years ago, them group of friends that you was with 10 years ago, they are not the same person. And if they are, stay away because it's been 10 years. You ain't take the time out to grow. You're about to mess with my growth. I'm sorry. The door is closed. I'm telling y'all, like, you really have to look at energy because someone doesn't even have to say a thing to you, but you can just feel it. If you're around a person or a group of people and you just feel off, the answer's right there. You are not supposed to be there. You are not supposed to be hanging around these people. That ain't it. So you need to leave and stop reaching out because you looking crazy out in these streets. You know what I'm saying? If ain't nobody gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you. You looking crazy. It turns into not even begging. It turns into being a bother to people out here who really want to be known as a bother. Like, oh my gosh, he or she hitting me up again. Absolutely not. You are worth more than that. You need to be around people that want to be around you. We're sitting here giving energy to the ones that we have to beg. I'm not begging a soul for a thing. Absolutely not. That's why I'm so happy I went on my own personal growth journey because when I look back, it was just like, yo, you was really out here looking like a sucker, yo. And of course, I beat myself up about it, but it is what it is, though. That's the type of version that I was years ago. I would never go back, like ever. No, because with being a sucker out here, that's when people think that they could take advantage and this and that. You ain't doing all that. And I will never go backwards. Why? Because I got things to lose. I do. I will never go backwards. That's why I'm telling y'all, this is the year of reciprocated energy. Throw it right on back. If they can't take it, it is what it is. That's your answer right there. Call it a day and move on. Alrighty, you guys. I really hope that this episode helps someone out there. And I'll talk to you guys soon.